This is Andrew Danforth, and this is Jeremiah Ward. Okay, yeah. The tape's rolling, guys, so just for the record. Okay. That's sure? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Andrew Danforth.
That's good. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So the tape.
Copy on this one?
Hold on.
Copy what?
That's
Video. My mom always said I should have been pictures, you know. You always do that. Just in case I'm going to be sued, I want to have it.
yeah, we're taping you now.
Yeah.
You're on film. Good, good.
You've got one saving grace.
What's that?
I noticed at the first reading. You drink out of a 2 liter.
How many of them do I have in the car? One full and two empty and one halfway through. I went for the big stuff.
Cheaper.
Long day today. It is cheaper.
Actually,
Barry,
Walmart
step on
now has
forward.
these for
Yeah, I just buy them both whenever they're on
$1.
sale.
2% or whatever.
You're James. You're James. This Steve.
Who's the last name on there?
It's not on there because like the last name that was on the piece of paper and I didn't bring it with me. It's sitting on my desk. It's the only piece of paper.
James Weber.
You wet?
Only wet, me. No EB.
Well, there's two James. President.
Yep.
Treasurer.
And then I can vote twice.
James. He's on the
Well, there's other, that's a separate thing. We need somebody's address. And so whoever calls this, he's secretary.
Okay.
He's their address.
Right. Those people, can I have a moment of your time outside for a minute?
inside, outside.
Outside for a minute.
Well, we're all right here. We have the camera right here, so why don't we meet right here?
No, I just need to talk to them for a minute.
All right, guys, everybody come in here that's going to be in a small group so we can actually have it on record, please. We need to actually see this on film. So the small group should be in here.
Like who?
Like the people who wants to get on the group together, they should meet right here where the circle is. I'm already seeing some issues there. We'd like to record this so that everybody can view this. So this shouldn't be a problem with the separation.
Well,
You just want to have a separate conversation.
if they want to talk for a minute,
That's nothing that you had told her to say?
I haven't told them to say anything.
You didn't tell her to say, let's have a separate meeting outside?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Just to be,
I was just trying to talk to her. You told me to sit down.
oh, just to be clear, I just wanted
So,
to
I
know.
haven't spoken to work with her other than his piece of paper.
Oh, good, good.
They want to talk to her. They want to talk to her.
That's wonderful.
I just got to find out that there are people here. I don't think they were at the original meeting, so I don't know if I should be working with the cap or not. It's just this program.
Okay, but now I don't have a record of actually what's going on, you see? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Didn't work out.
Then when we could, I'm going to meet.
Where you from, Andy?
I live in Attleboro.
Attleboro. Yeah.
They're in Foxborough.
I know it's near Foxborough. Yeah, I saw that in the minutes. Yeah, my son lived in Mansfield.
Yeah, that's what you mean for
Nice town.
5 years. Nice town.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, when I was going to college, I was in Mansfield.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a town next door to Foxborough. It was a town next door to Foxborough.
That's right.
They came and said, I gotta get out of town. So I ran to the next town.
Yeah.
That was as far as I went. But I got out of town.
Yeah. And you're from Worcester? Yep. Yeah, I saw that.
Right up the road, Main South, so it's
Main South.
Yeah, 3 miles.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why they're down in Main South.
Oh, okay.
Every day, in fact. Yeah. Whereabouts in Main South?
pretty much 2 blocks from Clark.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. They've done some nice refurbishing around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a CDC that does some work around there, and then Clark has a program that helps people get houses.
Certainly does. Yeah, they do very well with the community.
Yeah.
You get a lot of life back in the wild.
graduated Clark, my gym membership there.
Oh, you
Just like there's all these college perks.
Yeah.
And what do you have healthcare?
Oh, not at the Y, but at Clark at the gym there.
Do you have a swimming pool?
Yep. Yeah. For all the things that $30,000 of tuition can buy.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Community development plan. So a lot of real estate financing and stuff, nonprofits management, and all that.
Yep. It's cool.
Yeah. Expensive.
They all have it. All across the world. Really? Yeah, but I think tuition there is all 40,000.
See that driving around their campus.
All right, so we can start the meeting now?
I just was jogging up there to track. Yeah. You wouldn't believe what was this. You wouldn't believe.
Yes.
There probably a little girl that worked at the last meeting. Is that so? I don't memorize everybody's faces.
Yeah, there are the two
Is it
people that
worth
work
it
at the
for me to
last
run through the program a little bit? Or but I guess
Let me find out. All right.
Poll them and see what people want to do.
Date is July 14, 2007. A week ago, we had an informational meeting held at Quinsimmon Village Community Center. My question to you is, I see some faces here that I don't recall from the meeting. If you were not at the last meeting, please raise your hand so we can acknowledge it. Okay, so there are a couple, so if you want to...
I'll have to do the Reader's Digest version.
He came prepared at the last meeting with a board and a video
I know all
presentation.
about it.
What's that?
I know all about the meeting.
Yeah, your other half was it.
Right, yeah.
So,
Okay. I'll do it this way. Go to, on my kitty seat, there's a box of,
The one, the ones that weren't at the last meeting, you might want to step a little bit closer so you can hear.
yeah, just so you know, my hearing really sucks, so if I don't speak loudly enough, please tell me, because I can't hear myself very well.
If I can take a second there. For the people that weren't here, these nice folks have videos available of the previous meeting if you want to look at them.
It's only $19.99 for shipping.
no, free.
They're free?
Free shipping.
That's what YouTube is for, just send it
Buy
right
one, get one, please.
Yeah, it'd be $19.99 for me. Anyway, for those that don't know me, my name is Andy Danforth, and my associate's name is Jeremiah Ward, and we are with a nonprofit called Cooperative Development Institute, which was founded 15 years ago in Amherst, Massachusetts. Okay, we are a public charity, a 501c3 non-profit, and we are part of a group of nonprofits that assist residents of communities like yours to purchase their community when it comes up for sale. Okay, 26 years ago, this started in New Hampshire. There's a small group called the New Hampshire Community Loan Fund that helped its first group, first community purchase their park and run it as a cooperative for their benefit. That was 26 years ago, and they've done over 90 in New Hampshire, and now we do this across the country through a web of affiliates like us. What Jeremiah is passing out is last year's. It kind of has some detail about the organization and the 15 conversions we did across the country last year.
Yes, did you bring that address, the 10 addresses and phone numbers that I requested from you from the last meeting to this meeting?
Actually, I did
You
bring
did.
addresses
You brought
and
the 10.
emails of people to contact that have done business with us around the site.
May I have them?
Yes.
And is it a list more than 10 or just 10?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yes. Because, well, for one thing, we have this, we didn't make this up for you.
You didn't
Yeah.
make this up for me?
We have this on.
So this is a generalized thing then?
It's something we hand out generally because everybody always asks. You're not going to be the first person to ask.
I should hope not.
I should know that. Here is.
Almost everything.
Look at that too. And the ones on the left-hand side are the ones that we've worked with or are working with currently, for the most part. The rest of them are around the nation because it's not just us that you're dealing with. It's what I would say it's a whole program. therefore you should be able to ask questions of people about the whole program.
So there's going to be a qualified person in each of these places to talk
there
to?
is a name on there.
Yeah.
I don't give out phone numbers. I'll tell you why. It's all of email addresses. Because I've had people get 30 phone calls.
So these are literally just email addresses. You did not actually give me phone numbers.
No, I'm not.
So to be clear, you did not give me the phone numbers I asked you for.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know it.
Okay. So when you told me last week that you would.
No, actually, I said specifically last week I would not give up phone numbers because I give these out to everybody. 30 people call somebody on the cell phone. They call me up and say, I'm paying per minute.
No, I don't know.
So
because that's not really acceptable. I asked for 10 phone numbers last week, and now you're telling me that you're giving me email addresses.
No, actually, I'm giving you what I told you. We were standing up afterwards in the back, please. And I said, I don't give them phone numbers because of the number of these I pass out. I think that sounds logical to me.
I remember when we were standing up there.
You asked me for that.
Yeah,
I said I
remember exactly. And the next thing you said to me.
Excuse me.
All right, so let's get back to...
In any event, and really, if you don't want to do this, don't.
I'm sorry, what?
If you guys choose not to,
Oh, I'm sorry. We're being asked the second question. Is that too much? I asked for the phone numbers. You've now told me. Now please move on.
Now, the thing about phone numbers too, people might not want their phone numbers given out. Out of privacy.
We used to do it, and people would call me up and say, I got 32 phone calls. Can you just have one person call?
Well, how many times did that happen? Because you've been with
Actually,
CDI
it's
since
happened.
early 2009. So how many of these cooperatives have you actually started? Not you. How many have you actually personally been involved with?
This is my project.
How many?
We have one completed conversion.
You have how many?
One.
You have one completed conversion.
Yes.
Thank you. Continue.
Okay. We have 5 in process. It might be more than that, but
So we is who? Who is we?
we being basically Jeremiah and I.
So you have how many?
No, we work together.
So both of you have worked on how many?
We have one that we have converted. We have 5 in process.
I see. Thank you so much. So you have one that's actually been converted.
Can we get to the point here?
That was my question. You've now answered me. Thank you.
Let me go on with what we're doing. So 26 years ago, we started this in New Hampshire. It grew only in New Hampshire for about 20 years until some people realized it and said, there's 70-something successful conversions. No, we've never had a failure in the program.
You mean we as in CDI?
Excuse me, Rock USA has never had
Thank you.
a failure in the program. And so a few big names, and if you look back at the pamphlet, there's a couple big names, Ford Foundations. People said, if this works in New Hampshire, it's got to work someplace else. So a bunch of people put up money, a bunch of nonprofits put up money and said, let's try and bring this up nationwide. And so we tagged on, became basically there.
Is we CDI?
Yes, CDI.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Please be specific. When you talk about we and us and them, it's a lot harder because we're a corporation, we're a park association now.
CDI last fall became a certified technical assistance provider for Rock USA. So basically we cover the states of Rhode Island and Mass.
So last year you just joined with Rock USA?
That's correct.
So just last year your company has just joined with this Rock USA?
Yes.
Thank you.
And Rock USA was only formed about 2 years ago, to be honest. That was their first annual report that we're flashing around there. The program involves, first off, us basically we have a template record. Okay, we have a it has to be a democratic block. It has to be majority of the residents, majority of the households. It's there's no real investment involved by the individuals in the park. It's up to
Excuse me.
What do you mean by no
Excuse
real
me. You
investment?
said no
In other
real
words,
investment.
what's that?
You said no real investment. What do you mean by that?
What that means is that, first off, when we give financing for the purchase of the community, okay, it's 100% including the closing costs.
How do you get financing for the property when you don't have the appraisal price for the property?
Well, let me get to
No.
Let me
Continue.
here's
Yes.
his question.
Okay, go ahead.
We lend money to a cooperative or to an association of residents. No one signs personally. It's not on anybody's credit. It's not like it's 35 loans. It's one loan. You basically step into the shoes of the landlord.